Hello. Welcome. It is Friday. It is time for Fallout Friday. Yes, you know it. It's that time of week again when I sit down and play my very slow playthrough of Fallout 4. Yes, if you remember, I'm playing this with my character, Jar Jar Butts, I think his name is, set at 25% walking speed, so it's a realistic walking speed. And I've got clunky old World War II weapons as my weapons of choice. So everything's really hard to aim and hard to work around. And is that guy dead? I hope that guy's dead. Yes, he's dead. So yes, welcome. First of all, before we get going, as usual, the quick shout-outs. First of all, massive shout-out to my channel supporters, my Patreon patrons over at patreon.com/modelmakingguru, and my YouTube channel members who press the join button under any one of my videos to become a channel member. Both of those groups get exclusive early access video content, but they also financially support my channel, and they keep this channel going, and they make it possible. Before I get going any further, by the way, I take it you can see and hear me okay. That's all working fine. But yes, so thank you massively to my patrons and my channel members. They support this channel each month, and they make all my content possible. So big thank you to them. And my corporate supporters, of course, which is goblingaming.co.uk and emodels.co.uk. Both of those companies, retailers, they are your one-stop shop for all your model making and tabletop gaming needs. Links to them both in the description below this video. Make sure to check them out. Use the links that are down there, because that will tell them that I sent you, and I'll get a little bit of income from that. It won't cost you a penny, but it will really help support this channel while you're buying cool things. So massive thank you. And last of all, a one-off this week. A big thank you. A big thank you to Chris over at Gross Models, who basically sent me a package saying you'd got a package coming. Okay. He's basically bought me a capture card. Bless him. Bless his tiny little cotton socks. He's a lovely little wee fella. He's basically bought me a capture card, which means this is no longer streaming from the Xbox over the network to the Xbox app on my computer and then into Streamlabs. This is literally coming out of the back of the Xbox into my computer, my bobs, and onto the interwebs on my through my Streamlabs. So yeah, so it hopefully should mean you get some better quality visuals now on these streams. If you watch my little test stream last night, I'll have explained it all to you, but hopefully it means now I've got some decent quality visuals with these streams. You'll still get some little compression artifacts, like when I move fast. That's because it's being compressed into a stream and sent to YouTube, and then YouTube's butchering it even more. So hey, you can't get around that bit. But yes, it just means everything looks a lot better now. So hopefully all is well. I did a quick test stream last night, and it seemed to go pretty well without any hitches. So I'm not expecting any problems today, but you never know. I am hoping that all the audio is in sync. I'll do a quick test shot. Please do tell me if this is in sync. If the audio goes out of sync at all during the show, do let me know. Occasionally you'll see me do this. This is a way for me to test the audio sync. You may also see me occasionally go like this, because when I do this, I can hear the little noise, but I can also see my volume meters, which tell me it's going real time, which tell me if it's in sync or not. It's a very quick way for me to see if the audio is in sync. Because if I hear the noise and my volume meter blips like half a second later, I know there's a sync issue. So I'm still trying to figure out how all these damn things work. So yes, welcome. If you remember, we are doing this playthrough of Fallout 4. It's me. This is my walking speed. This is it now. Walking through the world, not really doing a lot of quests, but I came from that dam. Why am I going back to that dam? Damn. I actually want to go that way, don't I? Yes, we're doing a lot of just wandering around, but I have picked up a quest to do, which is the side quest to find Nick Valentine, the detective from Diamond City. So we're on our way to very slowly get round to finding Nick Valentine. Let's see where he is on the map. Okay, we are here, and we need to go all the way over there. I'm in completely the wrong part of the world. I don't know how we ended up over here when we went from here. Oh, I know why. Because I was heading to Sanctuary to dump some stuff, wasn't I? There we go, that's why. I was heading to Sanctuary. Let's put the marker there so it's closer to where I actually need to go. There we go. That's why I was going this way. We were going the long way around this bit of road here to get to Sanctuary. I don't want to swim through the lake, so there we go. Yes, the sync looks just dandy. Thanks very much. Sound and video synchronized. Thank you very much. I'd just like to double check because it's kind of a known thing with capture cards. Depending on how much data you're putting through your USB ports and your HDMI ports, sometimes they can kind of get out of step with each other, and I've got no way to know because the audio I'm hearing in my headphones is from the Xbox through the controller, so I can't hear what you're hearing. If there is a delay, I won't know. So we shall find out. So yes, I'm basically on my way to Sanctuary to dump some stuff, and then we'll head out to find Nicholas in wherever he is. Nick Valentine. Now, I did have Piper as a companion, but I had to get rid of her and send her back to Sanctuary because there was a weird audio bug, and there was like a buzzing sound whenever she was close by. I figured it out last time we met up, last time you and I were together. It was like a little crackly electrical sound, and I had it for a few days, and it took a few days for me to realise that it was actually hang on. Oh, that was feeble. It took me a few days or a few episodes to realise that the little crackly electric sound wasn't my headphones. It was actually, for some reason, an audio bug associated with Piper, which was really weird. Oh yeah, Piper's been sent back to Sanctuary. We'll get her back at some point because I intend on us going through this game for many years to come. Trust me, this will be a years-long process. And I'll probably go through all the side stories for the companions slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Very slowly. But anyway, yes, I hope you're all well. So big thank you to Chris for making this possible, this capture card. Anyway, hope you're all well and fine and dandy. No real news to update you with. I've not had a lot of time this week to do any Tabletop Trauma Centre. I was hoping to get some filming done for episode 2, starting the painting. What with one thing and another, I've not really had much time, and I've been doing some bits of streaming here and there. Well, various people haven't been able to do their streams throughout the course of the week, and I've had little bits of free time, so that traffic light didn't fall off. So I've been doing that instead. That's frustrating. Traffic light, damn it. So yeah, so I didn't get a chance to do much filming this week. I might try and do some over the weekend along with my streams. I try and plan to do work on Fridays and Saturdays when I'm doing my game streams, like before I stream or afterwards, but I tend to like spend the whole morning doing like domestic stuff, and then when I finish my game stream I've got to go make the dinner, and then by that point it's 7 or 8 o'clock and I'm tired then, so I never get a chance to do much on a game stream day, sadly. So next week we will be filming episode 2 of Tabletop Trauma Centre, which is now available for everybody to watch. I can't shoot these ones down. Harsh. It's because they've got wire up top and bottom. Wrong. How can you dare to give me traffic lights that I can't shoot? Dan Kramer wins 10 internet points. He says there's a lot of electricity between Piper and Blue, apparently. Blue, of course, being me. He calls me Blue because I appeared in a vault suit. Well, I actually never wore a vault suit anywhere near him, but she calls me Blue anyway. They didn't kind of figure that bit of dialogue out. Like, I call you Blue because of your vault suit. You've never seen me in a vault suit. Never mind. Because I think one of the conversations is, how do you know I'm from a vault? You know, because you're wearing a vault suit. Right. So we're slowly making our way to Sanctuary. This is it, guys. This is the walking speed we have now. I think we've already been round here anyway. I'm sure we've already done round here because we went to Grey Garden, which is kind of around here, over there somewhere. Oh well. So anyway, I hope you're all well. As always, the big question for any of my game streams is Game and Grub. What game are you playing right now, if any? Doesn't have to be a video game. Could be a board game. Could be a get out of doing that report for the boss game. It could be a avoid getting shouted at by the other half game because you bought something you shouldn't have bought. That kind of thing. Could be anything. what game are you playing right now, and what are you having for your dinner, or what have you had for your dinner? What have you got planned if you haven't had your dinner already, depending on where you are in the world. I will have a quick look at chat in a second. I'll have a look now while I can pause here. We have Michael Freeland. I'm rather looking forward to this. See you soon. Welcome, Michael. Mark 3Bs. Lynn Dipple popped in briefly. I went off to work. Chris at Gross Models is in, of course. Welcome, Chris. Thank you very much. David Sanderson. Edward Leonard. Candygram from Ongo is in. Welcome to all of you. Dan Kramer, of course, we heard from. EC Idaho is in. Welcome, EC Idaho. And that's everybody, I think. I never even tried to shoot traffic lights. I didn't know that was a thing. I can't remember how I found out, but yeah, the moment I realised you could shoot them off them. You can't shoot them because they're suspended on wires, apparently, which is just fascist nonsense. But yeah, ones that are just in the town centre, in the city centre, you can kaplunk them, and it's become my mission to shoot all of them without checking if they actually respawn or not. I don't know if they do. They probably do, knowing my luck. Now, if you've not seen one of these before, I'm playing on Xbox One X, and I have a bajillion mods installed. I think I've maxed out. I can't fit any more mods in the game. So I've got lots of things for, like, you know, foliage, and lots more locations with places to explore. And you've got, you know, the Beantown interiors mod and things like that. I've got a few mods for Dogmeat to make him less aggressive with enemies, so he doesn't get in the way. Lots of mods. Dinner. Ooh, I missed that. Ooh. Get that. I do have a cheat room, cheat terminal mod. I'm not playing with. I'm not really cheating too much. I do have infinite carry mod. I can carry as much as I want. That's purely so you guys don't have to sit and watch me go backwards and forwards. A bit like I do in Skyrim, backwards and forwards all the time. Under here. I like checking under things. Chatting around. Yeah, great game and grip. What you playing? What you eating? What you playing and what you eating? Can I get up there? Well, I want to get up there. Oh, yes, I can get up there. Probably a distance I could have jumped if I'd been able to run. Don't fall in the water now. It's cold and wet and horrible. We have been here before because we came here from the end of Grey Garden. We've just not been in there yet. Okay, I apologise. We're about to retread old ground in that case. Is everything looking and sounding okay to you guys? Volume's okay? Game's not too loud. I'm not too loud. Everything seems fairly balanced. I hope. Do let me know. We're retreading our steps here, aren't we? Okay, let's do a shortcut because we are covering all ground here. That's the difficulty. If I was playing this for myself, I wouldn't mind going over the same place twice. Oops. But because, you know, you guys are watching. Oh, I can't swim very fast. This may not have worked out to be much faster. Arse. Arse. Donald Koenig is in. Sorry I'm late. I was gluing things. Welcome, Donald. All audio seems peachy. I have a mod that lets me keep Dogmeat with other companions. I consider that to be a must-have. Absolutely. I'll have to have a look for that. See, I didn't like Dogmeat as a companion because he was a pain in the backside, got in the way, made it hard to kill zombies. I've got ghoul set as zombies, by the way. And was just all round inconvenient. He also can't swim very well, it seems. Come on, pup. Get him doing his little swimming move. I'm over here, you spoon. Keep going. Get him doing his little doggy paddle. I reckon they had to hold, because they based him on a real dog and they probably motion capped it. Come on, have you got your mouth open? He's got his mouth open really gormlessly. Yeah, I reckon they had to, like, it was a developer's dog they used for the mocap and the look of him, so I reckon they had to get the dog and hold it up in the air, get its legs to wiggle around, and mocap it. Because as we know, Bethesda can't do actual animation. They just don't really do it very well. What time is it? It is 5:28 PM. Now, because I'm doing direct capture card capture, arse. Slow weapon is not advantageous. Push Rodar. No, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. That'll do. I was trying to swap to me. I was trying to swap to my Garand, which fires faster, and that went a bit wrong. Yes, as I was saying earlier on, although I have got the cheat mod, I don't really use it for any cheaty stuff. I used it right at the start to craft these weapons, because these are the weapons I'll keep throughout the whole game. But I'm not like giving myself a million stim packs or anything like that. I'm having to buy and create stim packs. I'm having to make food and stuff for healths. Trying to play it as honestly as possible. You having a lie down, dog meat? Yes, I've got a load of mods for dog meat. Taken from an annoying companion that's no fun to be around because he just got in the way all the time, to a companion that I actually want around. It's this place now. Have I got any quests that I need to hand in? I don't know. No. Okay. Oh, do you know? We were over near Grey Garden. I could have handed that in. Got a crest that I could have handed in. Oh. Oh. This place. Do you think we should explore this place? I think we should explore this place. What do you reckon? I think we should. We haven't been here yet. Let's see what this is. Unlike Skyrim, I can't pick those mushrooms. Damn it. What is this place? Hello, building. Please tell me who you are. Ah, there we go. My character, of course, is, as you've no doubt surmised, a Khajiit. Because all my characters from now on will always be Khajiit. So he will talk like this whenever I quote the character. He will talk like the Khajiit. Anything? There. Barrels should always be full of carrots and potatoes. Go check if there's eaten ship crashed yet. I don't think so. I haven't seen that cutscene yet. And it's a cutthroat then for some reason. I haven't seen that cutscene yet. Hello, puppy dog. Hello. We need to get you a red bandana, don't we? Can I open this? No. Right, what I'm going to do, now I've triggered this building, I wasn't going to use fast travel, but let's... Have we been to Grey Garden thing? I'm sure we had. Yeah, let's go and cash in that quest first. Ah, enemies nearby. Well, just gosh darn it. Let me get away from enemies then. Very slowly. Game, Homefront, and Last of Us 2, Belly, later a Manhattan 5 cheese pizza. I didn't even know there were 5 cheeses. Surely having more than the 4 cheeses in the world is just impossible. My brain can't comprehend more than maybe 3 cheeses. You've got the one that tastes like feet. You've got the one that tastes like ass. You've got Red Leicester, which is a normal person's cheese. I can hear something. Actually, I can think of, and then yeah, you've got squeaky cheese. The one that squeaks when you eat it if you don't cook it. That's 4. Okay, I'll give you 4. Right, can I do fast travel yet? Cash this check. We'll cash this quest in. Let's have a look. Grub Coffee, game Fallout 3 Operation Anchorage. Oh, jolly good. Get the Chinese stealth suit. EC Idaho says, hey Fox and Chris, welcome EC Idaho. Dan Kramer says, Fallout 4 doing a Brotherhood specific run to finish out that storyline I never had before. Grub is donuts. Donuts. Volume levels are just great, you're clear, and so is the game background, says Dan. Thank you very much. Grub egg white omelette with peppers, mushrooms and spinach. Game Fallout 4 first run through, last played a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I hope I don't give you too many spoilers. Right, have I got to cash this into now? Captain Space Helmet, or whatever they're called.
Darling, so good to see you. You fixed our water problem, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, such a gentleman, too. I simply must give you something. Here, you can have some of our produce. I'll ask Greenie to give you a discount, too, if there's anything else you need. Now I simply must get back to work. Ta-ta!
That was pretty much unsatisfying. Oh, I leveled up. Let's go put some points into our special places. Right, so I still need to get charisma up because I will have lots of speech checks to do. I'm level 13. However, I do want more toughness, but I can't do that yet. I want more rifleman points, but I can't do that yet. Also need to put some more points into perception, of course. Let's see what I want. What I will want. I obviously want more riflemen. I will want locksmith skills. I will want sniper. I'm not going to use VATs that much. I'm not bothered about that. I will want, of course. Have I got water breather? Yes. Can't put anything into that one. Any more sneakage? Yes. 40% harder to detect while sneakulating. I like a good sneakulation. See, these two together, get your sneak skill high, so you can't be seen easily, and then get Sandman, because then at the end of Sandman, you get like 55% more damage with the silenced weapon. So I can't do that one, but I can do sneakulation, so let's do more sneakage. There we go. That's that one. Now you will note, of course, that all my weapons are in fact silenced. If you haven't seen one of these before and I've explained it, basically mixing the audio on Skyrim when you do a live stream, Skyrim's great because the game is kind of a sort of level volume level, if that makes sense. It's kind of a flat volume level. With Fallout, you've got the volume level of the game is fairly generous, and then you've got guns which are really loud. And it's a nightmare to try and balance the volume so that I'm not too loud or the game's not too loud. and it's a real nightmare. So it's easier for me if I just silence all my weapons, because then it keeps a kind of consistent volume then. Hello and welcome to the Beantown Brewery. Now, one thing I'm going to do different. If you notice, I've not been having the music playing. I've never had the music played in Fallout because I'm never that a big fan of it. But one thing I do miss is having the music from Skyrim when you're in a cave, and it's this wonderful sort of slightly malevolent music. So what I'm going to do, I've actually got a thing lined up. I've got the simple background music player, and I've got all the music from Skyrim, from the interiors, just from the interiors, ready to go. So I'm going to have that playing in the background. And I hope you can hear it. There we go. Because it kind of works quite well. Kind of. I think you might hear it a bit quieter than I can hear it though. So hopefully it's not too... If it's too intrusive, let me know. Hopefully it just makes the interiors a bit more ominous. There's something in here detecting me. Because I've never really I didn't like the soundtrack in Fallout 3. It became annoying. And I didn't find the soundtrack in Fallout 4 very interesting either. Whereas the Skyrim soundtrack's just the best thing ever. Something here somewhere. I need to pick up this news. Oh, are you bowling now? Are you unintentionally bowling? Simpleton. You're a bit like Lydia, aren't you? But a bit cuter. More scritchable. I don't remember what's in here. I think I'm going to start my Fallout 4 game while you play. Do it. I actually find myself, when I watch other people's streams, I often find myself playing a game at the same time, like especially if it's like Chris or Colin or Ted doing one of their streams. Monkey, symbol monkey, I hate them. Yeah, if it's one of the guys doing one of their streams, I like to sort of sit and play a game in the background while they're doing their stream. Quite cool. I heard that. What was it? What was that? It is quite fun how the Skyrim music in the background just makes hearing something makes the building interiors a lot more spooky, atmospheric. I think maybe I opened the drawer by accident. I'll pick up that bottle. He's called Everyone's Best Friend. There's Dan Kramer. Volume, I think that's the one I've got. I'm not sure, actually. Brewery tour info. Tours happen every half hour and can last anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. Wow, really? Wow, that's a crap brewery tour. Guests are treated to a bird's eye view of the brewery from an elevated walkway. The brewery is not liable for any patrons who fall from the walkway. Guardrails have been installed for their safety. Scores include a $5 discount from purchases made at the gift shop and a complimentary tasting in the parking lot as guests leave. Wow. Temperature of the complimentary words. Temperature of the complimentary tasting is not guaranteed. Tour price $25. Complimentary tasting $5. That's a crap brewery tour. That's rubbish. I have twice been on the Robinson's Brewery tour in Manchester, in Stockport. Robinson's Brewery, makers of Old Tom, the throatiest beer you'll ever have. And that's great. Oh shit. I expect a person there. Yeah, that's great because you go in and you basically, it's always in the evening. You turn up at say 7:30 and you're there till like about, they open the bar. You do the half-hour brewery tour, which is quite nice. It's quite fun to go around. And then you go to their free bar and just stay there for the rest of the night. Yeah. And trust me, you go into a bar where it's 3 bottles of Old Tom. By the end of it, you're absolutely spam-dangled. You don't even know what your own name is by the end of it. This is really hard when you've not got a reticle to aim with. Is there somebody else here?
Nothing.
Ah.
At least it sure as hell looks that way.
Yes, there is nothing to worry about. There's no one here. You hear nothing. Nobody's creeping around in the lower rooms of your building. Please ignore all strange sounds that you can hear. Jar Jar Blurp. No, Jar Jar Butts. Jar Jar Butts is not in your building. How's that music for you guys? Not too distracting, is it? Not too annoying? What can I make? I'll take some purified water because I'll need that for health reasons. I can take some of that. Because I've not got a million stem packs, I need to depend on the foods, at least for now. And basically when you cook food, it gets rid of all the rads so you don't get radiation from it, which is kind of cool. I've still not made any soups yet. I like a nice soup. I can make vegetable starch. As well as any noises downstairs, please ignore any sounds of cooking. There is no cooking taking place in the lower floor of your building. Please to disregard all of this things happening downstairs. Shelves? Oh, used old cat. Very nice. Now let's have a look and see what we've got here. Oh, we had some old money there. If you've watched me play Skyrim, you know that I collect skulls. In Fallout, I collect pre-war money and teddy bears. I forgot what it was then. Hello, Mama Fox. Oh, yes, pre-war money and teddy bears. It's my Fallout jam. Just catching up with the chat. Let me just quickly catch up and see what's happening. Okay, I've done that one. Go check if there's. I've done that one. Cheese comes in white, red, yellow, and mango, chutney, and green. William Rayborn says coffee. Hello. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Oh shit. That was nothing to do with me. Shh. It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. I did nothing. Please to be disregarding the man downstairs who thinks he is a cat. There's a hole in the... Oh, hello. I didn't see that hole up there. Be super careful now. That rad roach? Okay. Old Tom tastes like feet, says David Sanderson. No, old Tom tastes like happiness, at least for the first 2 pints. After the first 2 pints, doesn't matter. Candy, we've been spared that post-apocalyptic abomination. Instead, we have toothpaste cheese. The music is fine. Hello, Mama Fox. Hello, Mama Fox. Hope you're doing... Hey, William. Welcome, William. Hello, Mama Fox. Hope you're doing well. She's doing fine. She's gone for a snooze now, I think. You can hear Anne Radroach. Sneaky, sneaky Kajit. I didn't know you could peer around corners till about 5 years into playing this game. Your friend had a slight accident with a bullet, which was happening to be traveling at very fast speeds. Very, very fast.
Scared, huh? You should be.
Oh,
Time's
fudge.
up.
As you can see, because I can't run, combat gets quite interesting because I can't run away from combat. Once I'm in combat, I'm kind of in combat. I can walk away quite slowly. That's about it.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Also, please be aware I probably will swear. As there is swearing in this game, there's no point me trying to not swear. I think I've said shit a few times already, so... Hello, little fucker here. Please to be coming out into the open, thank you. Oh, I've still got to creep kind of slowly. Because my sneak's not 100%. I'm still detectable. Please can do not shot next time. Okay, thanks, bye. Hey, Paul. All at Team Inept is in. You shot him in the face, you shot him in the wall in the face. Yeah, he swears. Yes. Guessing that guy's up here somewhere on the next floor, behind that wall somewhere. Sounded like he was. Arse. Aha. Missed. Arse. Good smoke. Can't see. Oh. Go.
Oh, I know you're here.
Oh.
I'll find you.
I'm not used to aiming in there. I'm not played this for a couple of weeks. There. flange-tastic.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. Trust me.
Somehow I've got 70 grenades. I don't even know how. Oh, God. Fox, for the love of Jesus.
It'll all be over soon.
I've been playing Skyrim and I've kind of lost the ability to aim these rifles. It's not good. That was a nut shot, you just didn't see it. Luckily he hasn't seen me yet, which is a small mercy. I think there's stuff around the window, isn't there? It's blocking him off, which doesn't help.
When you turn up, you're dead. Shit.
Yes! Always let a well-placed grenade do all the work for you. There we go. Wasn't quite a nut shot, I'm afraid, Paul, but yeah, needs must. Dog meat farts giving away your position. Yes. Also, shooting at large pipes gives away your position. Chris at Gross Models, I am within. Welcome. I thought you were already here, Chris. I'm guessing you were at the works. Oh, hello. Morning, Vicar. That just tasted like herring. Not a bad taste, I suppose. Hello. That's not normal. Magical dog, huh? Well, I can't wait to play this on Xbox Series X. Currently on Xbox Series S, it just because it's not. There's no like update for it just yet. So just vanilla box played on the console without any enhancements. It goes to 60 frames a second. So playing this game, this is 30 frames a second. Playing this at 60 FPS, wow. I'll probably be even worse at aiming. Oh, hey, hello. Is there a grenade bouquet? What's it gonna trigger? That was a shotgun. Do you know when I first played through Fallout 3, the number of times I walk into a room and hit a tripwire I hadn't spotted and I get a shotgun like that, and I would absolutely poop myself every time. It was the first game to give me jump scares. You walk in a room, bang! Oh! Because I'd never spot them. I was too inept to spot all the tripwires. I had this amazing skill at missing all the damn tripwires. How do we have to go? Get up there. Get all the beer bottles first. Everybody complains about dog meat whining, but nobody's had the foresight to actually make a mod that gets him to shut up yet. Arse. I didn't actually intend on doing that. Life-affirming beer. Especially when it's, well, hopefully it's ale, not beer. I was early while at work, now I am home. Oh yeah, so quarter to 4, isn't it? Scavenge. We move on to the upper floor area. I'm assuming there's no more raiders here, but kind of a bad assumption to make, really. Can I squeeze through this gap? Oh, yes, just about. Always worth checking around behind things. You never know. Might find a broom. Or a Luxo Brew coffee pot. Oh. Oh, it's a teddy bear having a cup of coffee. There we go. A bit of environmental storytelling. Always appreciated. Teddy bear. Teddy bear. Nope. did I win? What did I win? Oh, it vanished into the... Oh, no, there it is. I won a noodle cup. I need to eat that now. Oh. Will it give me rads, though? No. Noodles. Even fake noodles in a video game taste delicious. Very restorative. I may have misplaced my dog meat in the vanilla version. Any idea how to find him? If you've dismissed him, he goes back to the Red Rocket truck stop, unless you've sent him somewhere else in the meantime. He'll go back to the Red Rocket, which is there, where you first found him, basically. I think. Oh, or if you started a quest that takes you, there's a quest that takes you somewhere here, where if you've started the quest where dog meat leads you to someone, you're looking for a character, and you go with Nick Valentine to Diamond City, and dog meat sniffs him out, and you have to follow dog meat. If he leads you to a place where you have to go in and do the thing, but you don't finish that quest yet, dog meat will stay outside that building until you finish that quest. So he'll either be at Sanctuary, if you've already settled there, he'll be at Red Rocket, or if you've done that quest where he leads you to someone, he'll be outside that building until you finish that quest. I don't want to say too much to spoil the quest for anyone, so... But there's a quest that you do in Diamond City where he will get on the scent of someone, and he takes you halfway across the map. And he sits down outside a building, and that's where he stays until you finish that quest. Because I did that, I didn't know where the hell he was. And if you have a cheat like me, I've got the cheat terminal. I can call any NPC to my location or go to them. If you get cheat terminal, go to game alterations, and then not game alterations. Companion manipulation, teleport. You can teleport a companion to you, or you can teleport to where they are. If I teleport, well, at the moment this will teleport them to me, but you can set it so that it teleports you to them if you want to. If you teleport dog meat to you and he's at that location waiting for you to finish that quest, he'll just run straight back to it. So there you go. Just get cheat terminal. It might just be he's stuck in some scenery, in which case just get cheat terminal. You can teleport him to you. PC, VR, candy. Oh, okay, no mods. In that case, yes, he'll be at Red Rocket, Sanctuary if you've settled there, or anywhere you've settled. Or he'll be... I can't remember the guy's name. The quest that... If you've done the... Here's a question. Have you done that quest where you're in... You have to go on... Break into the guy's house with Nick and find out where he is? That's usually where he'll go. One way you have to follow him across the map. If you've started that and not finished it, because I did that, I started it, didn't finish it, he'll be there.
What the fuck was that?
It's a main story quest. Oh, that was the wrong one. I'm used to pulling the right trigger to aim my bow and arrow in Skyrim. Oh.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
I can't, I'm wearing a mask, you spoon. Hello. Goodbye. Bad shot. That was a bad shot. Come on, Fox. I can't shoot through that hole, can I? Oh, it wasn't just me being a bad shot then. Seriously? I'm really struggling, aren't I? Too used to playing Skyrim now. Yeah. I'm going to go back the other way in a minute, don't worry. I was just seeing what's up here. Oh, burpage. Do apologise. I don't apologise. It's funny. I like burping. Yes, so have you started that quest? I think I'll just start again. Have you actually just checked online on some of the wikis as well? Have you started that quest where you have to follow Dogmeat across the wasteland to find someone? Have you started that quest and got to the old... It takes you an old military base. Already been triggered. Have you done that quest yet? Not started that quest. Okay, it's probably at Red Rocket then. If you go back to the Red Rocket truck stop, which is just near Sanctuary. I mean, you could just be stuck in some terrain. I mean, don't worry too much. Eventually, you'll get other companions anyway. And then after a little while, having other companions, you'll just get sick of it and you'll just have just by yourself. Dogmeat has probably been eaten, just saying. Dogmeat's immortal. He's the god dog. Think I can open? No. Be noisy in this brewery. Well, hello, Tower Tom. Allow me to separate you from your loot. Most kind of you. I'm sure we'll meet again. I'm sure there'll be a quest that means I have to come and do all this again. Damn! Every time I find a skill book, it's like picket fences with some crappy... Now you can make these things at settlements that I don't care about. Where's the ones that give me like 5 million armor points? Give me some of that goodness going on. Tape here. Swig of coffee. This holotape contains encoded subroutines for the brewing of Gwynett brand Dead Redcoat Ale. Attempting to use these brewing subroutines without licensing agreement is considered theft of corporate secrets and will prosecute it to the fullest extent of the law. If found, please return to your local Gwynett brewery for a cash reward. No. That. Random bit of junk. Ah, I see what you're doing here. I can't save it, never mind. Now, if you've been watching these episodes, on my own personal playthrough, I'm having no problem with these. On this game, for some reason, I'm getting like... It's giving me a hard time with these passwords. It's giving me like 20 passwords and 10 options to get rid of them. I'm starting to do a bit of thinking, which is unacceptable in this day and age. Why is that not work? But never mind. Oh, I should have done that one first. Never mind. Not paying attention now. Hello, Fox and everyone else. It's Paul. Hey, Paul. How you doing, buddy? Paul Di Tommaso is in the house. I need to... I've got a bit of a moustache that's pointing down onto my lower lip and it's annoying me. Trim that. Yeah, for some reason this playthrough is just not being generous with the brackets. Not giving me any easy breaks at all. Fascists. Great. So salt, vote, rank, lays, weight. My own personal playthrough is a lot more generous than this. Safe. L-A-Y-S, that's one. Could be lays. Could be vote. Could be rank, that's again one same letter. Could be wave, that's one letter the same. Oh no, well, it can't be wave because it's one likeness. Safe has got one letter right. So lays, vote and rank are the same. Wave can't be because that's got A&E. Half could be not let's, that's got nothing same. Not feel. Not salt, that's 2 letters. So it's lays, vote or rank. I'll probably get it now. Vote. Let's try rank. Try vote. But it doesn't work. Oh! There we go. Oh well, never mind. That failed miserably. I can't make the Grinnet brew now. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to, like, you know, reload or anything though. If I mess it up, I mess it up and that's it. That's the end of it. I'll come back to that door in a minute. Post-Holocaust homebrew, yes. If you want to cheat, you can use the PC console command such and such and such and such. All right, this is for Chris. Dogmeat goes to Sanctuary. He might be one of dog houses there. Oh yeah, if you've set up Sanctuary, there are some dog houses behind some of the houses. He might be behind one of those. If you haven't set him up a dog house in front of wherever your settlement house is. What I had to do in Sanctuary was delete all the dog houses in the entire town and then put one in front of my player home. The Dogmeat went to that all the time. So yeah, there are a few dog houses round the back of other houses. But yeah, there are some commands there as well you can use. Where the hell am I going? I'm going the wrong way is where I'm going. I don't want to my steps back now, right? Way. Apologies, I went the wrong way. Ooh. I went completely the wrong way. That just went completely wrong there. Well, just fudge knuckles. Right. Cheaty time, a little bit cheaty. Oh, a little bit falling and getting it wrong. No. No. Right, there we go. Going now, I want to go up here down to... Right, there we go. Up Jersey, I think, wasn't it? There we go, that's the one. I will have to try and remember to come back to that terminal later on when I can unlock locked terminals. I won't remember. We shall never return to this building again unless the quest brings us here. I don't want to cheat, uses jetpack. Well, that was just more convenient. Oh shit. Sorry, Dogmeat, wrong button again. Bad roach. Gunsmoke, another excellent yet kind of gets in the way mod that I adore. Because when I fire my weapon, the gunsmoke makes it hard to stay on target then because I suddenly can't see anything. I do like mods that just make the game not more difficult, but less easy. If that makes, I don't want to increase the level of difficulty, but I do want to make it less easy to do stuff. Like if I could walk into a room and just go blah 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 with the weapon. That's interesting, but not really. If I walk in, I've got to, you know, have a weapon that's slow to reload and it's got gunsmoke, so I can't see after I fire the first shot. If I fire a shot and suddenly, like over there, suddenly I can't see anything. It doesn't make things more difficult, but it makes it more challenging. I like that, you see. I like a bit of challenge. I don't like difficult games, but I like something to challenge me. Let's see if we can get into this computer. Data. Q1 data. Nothing. Full-year capital spending is now estimated to increase over the previous year thanks to budget tightening and a lowering of quality control of the product. Oh yeah, including increase in the water-to-wort ratio. Brand management has also announced a marketing push of Bunker Hill Brew to lower income markets, which we all know spend a larger percentage of disposable income on beer and malted beverages. Gross margins are speculated to increase well into 2078. Strangely enough, they did not. When I lost Dogmeat, I eventually found him in the doghouse with the dog bowl very near the base house in Sanctuary. Yeah, there's one... Weird. There's one house... There's a house with a chem station round the back. It's if you walk into the gates of Sanctuary, as you bend round the corner, it's that house on the left. A couple of houses down from yours, I think, or one or two houses. That's got a chem station round the back that I didn't know for the first 3 years. Oh, there's a chem station there. I think that's got a doghouse around the back. And there's one as you coming through the gate again. Coming through the front gate of the settlement, over the bridge. And there is a house on your right. I think there's around the back of that, I think, is a doghouse as well. I think. I could be wrong. I could be right. Could be day, it could be night. That. Hello, randomly spawned ghoul. See if I can get a headshot on it. Clearly not. I'm pretty sure ghouls aren't supposed to randomly spawn in buildings when I'm doing other things. Okay, now we've got a whole load of zombies that came from apparently nowhere. That's weird. I mean, I know I've got like extra zombie spawns going on, but not actually in buildings when I'm in them, clearing them out of raiders. If you're wondering, by the way, I've got the ghouls set to headshot kill only. So it makes them more challenging. Again, more challenging, you see. Going up. Come on, pup. Wow, just fall through the door, why don't you? You show that door who's boss.
Going down.
Don't get your nose stuck in the door. You'll just be sad if that happens. Hello, puppy dog. The Bwabub. I like the Bwabub. Oh, we're down here. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, we're done then. It was a small location. Oh, you've got this door over here, haven't we? And now you see the haunted plank of the Gwynedd Beer Brewery. No man knows for how many years this plank has rocked back and forth, but it does. Nobody knows why. Now it no longer moves. I fixed it. Goodbye. There we go. I fixed the haunted beer plank by just... Yeah. I used to know a guy who once put an empty beer can on sale on eBay. Labelled it as a haunted beer can put up a single photograph of this empty beer can on top of his TV, and sold it for £25. Some schmuck paid £25 because he said it was a haunted beer can. And people wonder why I have no love for my own species. He said I put it on eBay for a laugh because I was a bit drunk. What happened? He said I sold it. Really? Yeah, 25 quid. I'm like, wow, some people are idiots. I think there's nothing left in here now. Off from this way, through here. The big flashing light tells me I need to come this way, but I suspect there's nothing in here apart from the way out. Five to 6 minute brewery tour, that's rubbish. And you get your beer out in the car park, that's equally rubbish. What? Oh, you mean I've got to go all the way around? Oh. I've been all the way around again. There. To answer your question, yes, I can sprint, but only in third person mode, which is a bit of a saving grace. Sometimes I do need it. Out up there. Wires, I think. Oh, it's just wires. I was curious as to what it was. There we go. Right. Oh, hello. Damn it. Puppy dog, stop knocking him down. Hard to shoot him in the leg when he's trying to cripple him so he can just stop getting up, but damn. He's got nothing on him, fascist. Folks, everyone knows that dead come back to life unless you destroy the... Oh! Hang on. Hang on. have I got it set with zombie settings? Multiple health, hold behavior, max effective, speed, slow walk, infection settings, resurrection always. Oh, okay. I don't want that all the time because that gets a bit annoying. Let's put okay. You can choose to have them only raise if previously hit or infected by a zombie. Okay. Let's have if infected. I didn't realise that must have like kind of reset. There must have been an update to the mod, I reckon, and it reset that. I didn't realise that. I didn't even know that was a setting in that mod. Good thinking, Donald. For once, lateral thinking about how zombies are in the real world, if you know what I mean. It's perfectly applicable. Yeah, I didn't realise that. Yes, it must have reset itself when I updated the mod. It's a great mod. You can set how fast ghouls run, which is not very fast at all. And you can make them headshots only. Great. Right, so anyway, we were heading towards Sanctuary, weren't we? Let us continue on our journey to that place. I thought there was more in there, to be perfectly honest. I'm a bit disappointed in that. It's been a long time since I've been in the Beantown Brewery. We're on 6:15. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Instead. Now we're not indoors now, so I can pause it. There we go. When I'm in the town centre, like in Boston city centre, I tend to have it on just in the background permanently because it kind of works for the urban side, but it doesn't really work in the wilds. Where is it we're going? Hello, Mama Fox. Why am I heading that way? I've got that selected still. That's not the right way, Fox, you stupid person. You want to go that way. Ugh. I'm not paying attention, am I, today? I'm really not with it. Once again, with feeling. That was not meant to be an invitation to cheat. No, it's not cheating. The whole zombies thing is an actual mod in of itself, and you can set them however you want. And I normally just have it... I've never had it set with the infection on like that, so it's never had that. But I did just update the mod the other day. It got an update, I think. So it must have changed that setting. But I don't want everybody I kill to come back as a zombie, because that just makes working through buildings really tedious. I might have that on my own playthrough, but not on this one. Especially when I've got them set for headshots only. I've got to think of what makes it tolerable for you to watch. And going through a building slowly and then going back through the building equally slowly probably isn't that much fun for you guys to sit and suffer. Hello. Something explode. I don't know what or where. Yes, we have been here before, I'm afraid. Sadly, we will end up treading old ground because I'm sure I've done these traffic lights before. I'm pretty sure we've done these before. Traffic lights will be destroyed by my hand at all times. Oh, that was terrible. It's good target practice as well with these weapons when I've been playing it for a little while. Because boy howdy do I need the practice, as you found out. Oh, still got one left. How many traffic lights does one junction need? Good God, people. Head over the landscape over that direction. Now, we've been in that bit of town before. Not going in there. We've done that. We're heading this way. But that's how you kill zombies, says Donald Koenig. Yes, well, normally I have it set, that mod, I have it set to headshot only, but I didn't have any infection settings on. I didn't even know there were infection settings, because when I first got that mod, by default, I guess it was turned off. So I guess somehow now it was turned on, but I was like, weird. But yeah, I don't want to... I wouldn't want to put you through that constantly every time. If I clear out a building with like 20 dudes in it, and then I've got to fight 20 zombies on the way out again. Yeah, it makes even the smallest of buildings a bit, especially when I'm doing it at this speed. Smallest of buildings a bit tedious. A lot of people critique this game for its visuals and its graphics. You know what? I know I've got some graphics mods installed, but still. You know, it gives you the sense of this enormous motorway overpass 150 feet up above me. You get a big sense of scale. I never had a problem with the graphics in this game. I felt myself transported into this world, and therefore the graphics did their job. They've always been a bit stylized anyway. A lot of people and monsters around at the moment. It's a bit quiet out in this outside world, I have to be honest with you. Oh 0146 346946. I seem to remember looking for that. EPL it says. I seem to remember looking that up when this game first came out and not figuring out what it was meant to represent. Because you have to assume everything in this game is an Easter egg somehow. Whether it's some lore Easter egg or just like the designer's date of birth, you never know. And if it's not an Easter egg to something, then why did some designer had to put this little plate with information onto every telephone pole? They had to make that little graphic just for a tiny little detail that nobody's ever going to see. And it's an extra polygon, an extra texture. Weird, isn't it, when you think about these things? If you were designing a world, you have to make everything. It's something you don't often think about. Sounds really obvious, but you don't often think, you know, every time you play even a bad game with a crappy game world, every single object's had to be that. Every single object's had to be built and made from scratch. Scrapyard, you say? Take a look. Vega plant. Well, hello. Oh, I didn't want to eat that. Weird the way sometimes they don't render people to you in front of them, and sometimes they render people like a mile, 10 miles away. Sniping fun if we can find anybody. Hello. You die now. Hello, you do not die now. It's a bit too far away, I think. Oh, fudge. A little bit too far away. No sniping for me today. Not from here. Try this one. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Man go explode. Man go boom. No. Too far away, I think. Ah, well. Jolly good fun all round. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Yes, I'm hoping that now I'm doing it from a capture card, that maybe when it goes to night time, I don't have to change to daytime. We found out in Skyrim last night that when it got a bit dark in the evening, because it wasn't doing it through my streaming method as before, it was actually kind of watchable. I didn't have to change to daytime. I'm hoping the same with Fallout. It'll be kind of passable with nighttime play. Quite see anyone around here. Because I've got the timescale on the game set to realistic, so 1 minute in the game is 1 minute in the real world. So when it gets to night time, that's a good 6 or 7 or 8, 9 hours of play. Theoretically. Again, it makes things more challenging because it's dark. Something's detected me somewhere. Because I'm clot hopping about like a spoon. Dealing with. Not see anybody. There is everybody. Hello. Yeah, thanks for that breaking of stealth there, Dogmeat. It's really helpful, thanks. Worst throw ever. Oh, they're all zombies. Oh, okay. All naked zombies for some weird reason. Go. I thank you. Quite sure I've got 120. How I've got 120 Molotov cocktails. That was the worst throw in the world. Hey, Popper. Hello. Will you hit my dog? Oh god, there's loads of them. They're all kind of bizarrely naked, which is weird. Now you see why a room full of... You see why a room full of zombies every time I clear a building will be kind of not fun. Yeah, because it's that kind of stop and pop play. Why are these all guys completely naked? I think these guys are all former children of Atom that have been converted. And I'm chewing through my M1 Garand 50 cal rounds there without a care in the world, but I keep forgetting I've not got that much ammo. And I haven't got infinite ammo here, I haven't got whatever ammo I've bought or found, so I can't get too careful. I'm playing like I normally do, just firing and reloading all the time, but I can't afford to because I haven't got the ammo. Heaven forbid I have to find myself a 10mm pistol and use that if I run out of ammo. That would suck. Dogmeat gleefully pouncing on Charmies is so oddly charming, says Candygram. Teabag them, says Paul. Have you tried pulling the trigger when you're actually aimed at what you want to hit? It's quite hard. Because remember, I've only got that tiny little point in the middle there. It's that little tiny point. Oh, hello. That's my entire aiming area. That little tiny point in the middle of those two gates. And it's got to be right on because the hitbox for the zombies' heads is kind of weirdly not where you'd think. You can kind of get them in the neck and it might hit them better than getting them in the face. Okay, right, we do have... I think I have a hazmat suit. I don't know how effective it is. Right, have I got any Radex? I don't normally have it equipped, but... Why is there a gap there? That's weird. Put some food stuff there. What have I got that's nice? Do for me. Right, yes, I was looking for Radex, wasn't I? Radex. Get one of those. Because I can't move fast. You know I can't move fast. Oh, I can't get past it. Oh, I can't get past it. Oh, yeah, fascists. Oh. Yes, 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 I know, I know. Yeah. Fascists, I don't know. Right, let's just... We go back to that again then, shall we? When I get near these... Okay, I thought I might get rads through the wall there, but I clearly won't. Okay. A little bit of even though I took a Radex and I wore a hazmat suit, I still got a tiny, tiny bit of radiation. You know. Clearly that hazmat suit, not that great. I hate safes that can't be opened due to lack of skill. There should be an option to blow them open or something, says Candy Grab. Yeah. I mean, I could just cheat and give myself the skills, but I'm not going to. But it's frustrating because... Oh, God, you made me jump then, dog. Because a lot of the times they're like locations where there's no quest for it. It's just a random location. And the chances are, if you don't break the safe there, you're never going to come back. Or, well, you're definitely not going to remember there was a safe there that needed to be opened anyway. I guess that's part of the charm. Wow, that's a... Oh, it's on a forklift. I thought it was a magic floating car then, but it's being forklifted up. Anything in always check tubes. You never know what's in a tube. You never know what treasures may be inside the tubes. You should always check your tubes. Akatosh will guide you to the right tubes. Find the marvelous treasures. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Cooking times. Cooking times. Nope, can't make that. Can I make any roasts? Yes, probably. No, not at all. Can I make a soup yet? All I want in life is to make a nice soup. A nice, tasty, delicious, wholesome soup. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oof, warming. Feel the warms. Candygram says, Oh, he didn't say that, excuse me. I bought Sky. I don't know why I get the burps lately when I'm streaming. Make the car blow up, says Paul. You can't, they won't explode. These aren't blow-upable ones, I don't think. Any of them? No. That truck is. Possibly. I think the rusted hulks that you can't blow them up. Yes, I bought Skyrim. I like watching Fox play. I've heard it's excellent, but I haven't started it yet, says Candygram. Oh, you should do. What are you playing on, Candygram? PlayStation, Xbox or PC? Whichever one you're on, just get all the mods in the world for maximum fun times. Unless you want achievements or trophies and stuff, in which case don't, obviously. A lot of people don't want mods because they don't want to cheat, but the thing is to remember is that not all mods are cheat mods. I'd say, yeah, a good 50 to 60% of mods. There's a grenade bouquet there. A good 50 to 60% of mods I just spotted that grenade bouquet and I'm like, yeah. A good 50-60% of mods, I would say, are either cosmetic, so they add things to the look of the game. Oh crap, they're on a stick. Oh. Oh god, that made me... Oh. That was lucky, I just happened to press the VATS button. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, that made... Oh, I got the adrenaline rush then. Did anybody else jump when that happened then? Because I did. I didn't do a little bit of a poo or anything like that, because I had a poo before I started playing. There was no poop to come out, but if I hadn't been for a big poop before we started the stream, there might have been a poop there. That made me jump. Flipping mole rats, man. Goddamn mole rats. God damn mole rats. How's the stream been, by the way, guys? I'm going to do another quick test of my sync. Give me a second. We'll do a quick test of this. That looks to be in sync to me. If you wonder why I'm doing that, it's purely so I can go back later on and when the video is just rendered up, when the stream's a video, and just double check it. Have a listen, have a watch, and see how it's doing. Oh, that made me jump, that did. That gave me a little bit of an adrenaline rush then. Just a little bit of an adrenaline rush. A little bit. I'm going to keep my Garand rifle though, just in case there's more little crappers, little buggers coming out. I don't think I can blow that up, but let's find out. I don't think it counts as a rusted hulk. I don't think it'll explode. Oh no, can't waste that. Oh crap. I'm wasting Garand ammo there, aren't I? Don't think it'll blow up. Yeah. It's a rusted out hulk, it's not going to work. It will may work, I'm afraid. Right. I think we've passed the evil radiation gophers. It's... Yes, and now I'm wearing the coffee, says Donald Coney. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Video and audio have been superb. I jumped. There's just something inherently wrong about all things coming up at you suddenly through the ground, says Candygram. I actually have a mod installed called... what the hell are those things called? I forgot what they're called now. Mole rats. Called No More Teleporting Mole Rats. Or I think also it works for rad scorpions. It doesn't stop them just popping up out of the ground, which is annoying as bollocks. But it does mean they can't burrow underground and then teleport to your location. And because what used to happen was you'd see a mole rat over there. You'd alert it to your presence. It would disappear into the ground and suddenly appear here like 2 seconds later, like by magic. And the mod is supposed to stop that, and it does for the most part, but it unfortunately doesn't stop them still popping up randomly without warning, which is just nonsense. There's a pristine looking car, not for long. The explosions in this game do disappoint me. Rad Roach. Don't think so. How about Dead Roach? There you go, much better name. Yeah, the car explosions in this game are a bit rubbish, because I remember in Fallout 3 there was one road in Fallout 3 where there was a line of cars, old vehicles, and it was like 10 of them. And I remember standing on a motorway bridge and just shooting the first one in the line, and then watching as they all daisy chained and exploded one after the other. Because each time one exploded, it set off, it kind of ignited the one next to it, which would then explode and then ignite the next one, and you could set off these daisy chains of explosions. But in this game, the splash damage is really small, so when it explodes, you get very little. Anything nearby doesn't tend to blow up. It's a bit disappointing, really. You can't daisy chain anything. I shouldn't waste my ammo. Let's shoot this car, says Team Inept. Absolutely. You notice, by the way, I've turned the chat off on the screen. There's no chat there. It's kind of getting. I was getting in the way last night with Skyrim, and it's kind of getting in the way. I'm playing now by watching the stream itself. I'm actually watching what you're seeing. So I can see the little thing on the bottom saying subscribe, become a patron, that kind of stuff. And it was getting in the way of what I was playing, so all you get now is the game screen, that blurb at the bottom. Which I must move for Skyrim because it's right over my gold and weight counter. I'm annoying. What was I talking about? I've forgotten already. What was I in the middle of saying? I can't remember now. Something dark side? I don't know. Do remind me. I've already forgotten what the hell I was. Hello. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. Dead. I'll just smack it to death with smacking. Go on, dog meat, have it. No. I made him more cowardly, didn't I? He's off. He got bored. He got stuck on a grass. He's more cowardly. He won't attack, but he will chase. No, that's a proper dog, that is. Chasing insects. There we go. The thing with rad roaches, I could just smack it to death. Save myself the bullet. I actually forgot what the melee button was there for a minute there. This is why I fumbled with the other one. Where is it, lad? Where is it? Go and find it. Go and find it. Go on, have it, have it, have it. Go on. It won't have it. It'll just shout at it. You can just shut up. Where's the damn melee button? God, this game makes no sense sometimes. When you've been playing Skyrim for a week, 2 weeks. I didn't mean to do that. Flange. Anything interesting? And truck. Okay. Raging Modeler. Hello, one and all. Chris says, raging, watching live from his toilet. Oh, hi Adam. Any adverse effects from yesterday's death noodles? Yes, Adam ate a load of Korean death noodles. And we've all been expecting him to suffer the dire consequences. Because when it comes to Korean death noodles, you suffer at one end, and it's just a sure sign of the suffering to follow on the other end. Usually within about 6 to 12 hours. I think the record for me is hosepipe arse within 2 hours of eating Korean death noodles. That's the record for me. 2 hours. That was some intense, explosive butt failure. Catastrophic butt failure. That's his loss. Hello, dead people. That's quite sad. She's there with her arm outstretched, and he's there with his arm outstretched. As if they almost made it. Almost. But then they got vaporised. That's the way these things go. Looking at here. Truck. Building. Many exciting buildings. Hello, puppy dog. Still not found you a bandana yet, have I? Have I? Let's have a look. He's got a bandana, but he needs a red bandana. What he needs. Yeah, thanks for that. Dog breath. Oh, hello. Teleporting dog of mine. Dire consequences, nice. 4 minutes. Oh, well, that explains Fox's sink. Yes. Wait, 4 minutes? 4 minutes. Oh, what? Oh, you thought that might be a record from eating dangerous noodles. Long range traffic light shenanigans. Yes. Yes. That's correct. Yes. There'll be no direction of traffic under my watch. This is those rail cars where that radio signal was, I think. Oh, I think. We've been here before. I mean, that's highly likely because we're going back to Sanctuary, so... Yes. Anywho, as always, don't forget, whenever it's one of my streams, always treat the chat like an Ask Me Anything. And literally ask me anything. Give me stuff to talk about. Again, no religion, no politics. Anything else. Pretty much anything else is usually fair game. Little town down there, which I do not recognise. Wait, is this the train cars with the radio signal, or is it something else? Convinced. Taking a cautious approach. I'm not quite sure what's here. Probably is the place we've been before. You know what assuming does. Looks a bit hiccupy there. I know what I need to do. I forgot that. World manipulation. Weather, dark skies, there we go. Much better. Looks much better when I'm doing dark skies. It's just more atmospheric and moody. Bright sunshine can be so boring. There is a light bug where the sunset appears below the horizon, which is a bit rubbish, but there you go. How's that looking for you guys? Not too dark, is it? Shouldn't be. Dogmeat, what are you doing? You're stuck under there, aren't you, like a sponge? Idiot. Yeah, one of the reasons I've got some. Hang on, I've got some crap on my glasses. I can't see. I think I've touched my glasses then. One of the reasons I didn't get so like worked up about the graphics in this game. Just cleaning my glasses. Everybody's saying, oh, you know, people were saying when this came out, oh, the graphics aren't great. It was purely because of the lighting, and even just the vanilla game lighting, which you have no control over. To me, it's all very atmospheric and moody, and it just helps drag me into the world of the game, and I kind of work that way. Simple things just like the colour of this train car here. There's still a big schmutz on my glasses, hang on. Oh, do you know? I'd love to wear contacts, but I look like a chud, and I'm never ever going to put my finger in my eye. Glasses it is. Yeah, just simply like the evening sort of light on this train car and the little dappled shadows and the wind sounds from the game. I could sit and look at that for hours and just be transported into a different world. My brain kind of works on that airy fairy kind of atmosphere weirdness. It's kind of hard to explain in words, but just the lighting on the side of that truck trailer there, or the shadow on that truck and the blue shining through where the shadow isn't, it just conjures a time of day and a feel. I can almost feel the breeze. Kind of weird to explain and hard to explain, but I know what I mean. This solitary house then, shall we? May as well. Yeah, so I can excuse me, I can get a lot of mileage out of average graphics. Excuse me. I can get a lot of mileage out of average graphics as long as they're presented in a way that makes them much more fascinating to look at, or atmospheric. Something around here. Probably a zombie. Can't hear anything. Better not be a blood bug. What are we doing with them things? They can just F off and die in a fire. Blood bugs my arse. There's a 26-lane highway in China, Fox. You will be in heaven shooting all those traffic lights, mind you. With that sight, you would need infinite ammo mod. Yeah, that's true. How's it looking, folks? Not too dark for you, is it? With this dark skies turned on. It's gloomy. I need it to be gloomy. Not too dark to watch, is it? Hello, is there anybody home? Or what's left of the home? Detected. By something. By what? Something detected me but didn't become hostile. I can't hear anything and I can't see anything. Very strange. Oh! Okay, it's not a hostile person. Alright, okay. Let me just take all her crap then and then we'll talk to her. We'll steal all her shit and then we'll go and introduce ourselves. Quite how that person saw me from the other side of the house, of course. It's Fallout. The lighting here looks nice and eerie, actually. Cool. Hello, lady. Welcome to me coming to your house. Oh no, I want to talk. It won't let me talk. It asks... Okay, so wait and talk are the same button. That's excellent. Well thought out there, developers.
I don't think I can go back to the farm. I need to find somewhere new. Start fresh. I'll be fine. I've got some cramps, but the chems help.
Oh, this is the woman from Diamond City that we spoke to, I think, last time. Or the time before, the one that was kind of kidnapped and raped by raiders and kind of went on a real dark journey in the storyline. It was like, wow, it went really dark really fast. But yeah, we met her before. What she's doing all the way out here, though, but there you go. There are no pink toilets in Fallout that I'm aware of, but houses in the US in the 50s very commonly had them. Yeah. Have you guys tried playing Genshin Impact? I started playing it because of the ambience, says Evo Limp. Welcome, Evo. And the background music, it gives me the same feeling playing Skyrim, but with more anime, kind of grindy. Not tried it. Atmosphere in the game can go a long way to making a grindy game more tolerable. Well, I'm perfectly happy to poodle about in Fallout and Skyrim, like, you know, 9 years after they came out. Because the world draws you in. Let's see what this is. Oh, excuse me, I had all the burps this afternoon. Whew. I had for my lunch today, the reason I'm burping, for my lunch today I had 5 bean salad, my very sweet tasting herring, pickled herring, which is very nice, and some tuna, all in a bowl, all munged up together. Fantastic. Don't knock pickled herring till you've tried it. Really sweet. Roll mop herring with the onion and stuff in the sauce, in the juice. Makes it all sweet, tasty. Almost like a dessert fish. It's very strange. iBot don't tend to be harmful. An iBot floating around. Hello, iBot. What are you doing here? That's weird. Not broadcasting or anything, it's just sat there. Hello. Do you know Ed E? Never mind. Fallout New Vegas joke. Moving on. For ammunitions for my Garand. 196, that's not so bad for now. Oof. got an itch. Okay, let's see if this one doesn't shaft me over. Let's have a look. Yeah, my own playthrough, if I get 10 words, I get like at least 9 sets of parentheses to play with. This game, I get 4 sets for 10 words. It's a nightmare. I rolled the bad dice on this game for that kind of stuff. One. Come on now. Roll for initiative. That one. Come on. Come to Poppy. There. Don't quit on me now yet. Oh, there we go. There's one. Lovely. And not there. And I saw one here. Okay, let's have a look. Earl, gifts. This gives me a lot more passwords than I normally get. There's something weird going on here. Bore, likeness 1. B-O-R-E, not that one. No, B-O-R-E. B-O-R-E. Could be live. Could be game. Could be true. Could be higher. Oh no, high is 2. Can't be that, so it could be live, game, or true. Let's try true first of all. No. Live or live. God for that. I'm back. Sorry, phone call. I am a bit raging today with people at my job, so this is very relaxing. Cool. I'm glad I can chill you out for a bit. There we go. That was worth it, I suppose. Weird that there's an iBot here that isn't doing anything. I'm not going to hurt it because I don't want to hurt it. I like iBots. They're kind of cool. It's just weird not hearing Malcolm McDowell coming out of it. This is John Henry Eden. Right, where are we going? We're heading towards Sanctuary. There's the dog. What I want to know is who went round after the war and nicked all the shoes off the corpses. Yeah, that's a good point. And why I can't take the helmets off the corpses. I think you'd be able to, really, wouldn't you? Bleh. I like that noise dog meat makes. Bleh. Flipping. Oh. You can fuck off. Not having that. They can just get to F. I'll happily use VATS on these little shits. Oh, getting the creeps just looking at it. Oh, no, no, no. Don't be another one. Don't be another one. I can't even look at them things without getting the crawly skin. Ugh. I don't like them, don't like them, don't like them. Don't like them in real life. Don't like the pretend versions. Ah. If you put me in a room with a real life crane fly, within a picosecond, it'll be a room that's got a crane fly in it. I'll have clawed my way out of the wall by just tunneling through the wall or something. I'll have quite quickly GTFO'd of that room. I've just legged it out of meetings and things before now. Ah, gone. Where's Fox gone? Oh, Crayfly. Oh, okay. Detected. By what? By where? Who? Where? When? Observational skill seems to be a bit off whack at the moment. Normally I can spot stuff a mile away. You're very heavy-footed, dog. You sure don't look like a horse. It's really small. As he's walking along, it's like dogs don't make that much. No, they don't weigh that much. I don't feed you enough to be that heavy. I keep thinking there's like a rad stag behind me or something, but it's not. It's him walking about. I think that's the end of the blood bug nightmare. Swap weapons again. Our national blood bug nightmare is over. Osric's in. Hey, Osric. Haven't heard of Genshin Impact. Agreed. The Raging model having this live stream is very soothing. Wow. Can't believe I'm soothing. My nasal twang waffling on non-stop. That's one of the reasons I like to play without music sometimes. At this speed, just walking around slowly, it's nice just to listen to your footsteps and the breeze, the sound of the wind, the breeze in the background, and the environmental audio, and just the sound of your footsteps on gravel. Yeah, nice. It can be quite relaxing sometimes. Of course, when you play it yourself, doing these kind of sudden sharp turns like that is a lot less jarring because you know they're about to happen. For you guys, of course, you don't know. I just whip my head around 90 degrees and you're like, whoa! Are we heading towards Sanctuary? Let's not go on the road because that's boring. Let's stay off the road. Do let me know. Munchkin Modelling Man 72 says morning. Guru playing Oblivion myself, lol. Yeah, I could never get into Oblivion. I tried it. I didn't get very far. I think it was too much RPG for me. I like the lighter version in Skyrim and Fallout. What is Skyrim? It was a bit too intense for me. Ludwig, who's Ludwig? Is this the guy that? Oh, it's this guy that collects the doe, stag, deer things.
This hunt will make for a good story.
I'm sure it will.
Blind stags are mostly docile, but it doesn't mean they won't fight back.
Hint for Americans: if you're going to try and do a British voice, don't pronounce words American ways like docile. Don't say docile.
Remember, I'll reward you for every hide you find.
Then I have hides.
Here you go.
Excellent. Let me know if you have any more.
Alright.
I don't have anything on me. Soon, hopefully.
Well, no need to hurry. Mutations are very slow to act, so we have time. Of course, history has a long lifespan, so we don't have forever. As you wish.
Yes, it does amuse me when Americans try to do like British accents like him. Oh, I say, yes, I'm the butler called Ludwig. And yet they say docile or schedule. Like, yeah, you kind of killed it now. And not in a good way. Yes, I will meet you there. I will take an alternative route. Oh, no, you'll take an alternative route. Yes, it's quite funny. Don't get me wrong, my American accents are terrible, but I don't claim them to be good. Yeah. How are Oblivion and Skyrim different? Oblivion is clunky as flock. It's much more granular in its menus. The leveling system is massively more rubbish and old. It's not quite so simple skill based. Like in Skyrim, if you use one-handed swords all the time, you level up naturally your one-handed sword perks, you get better at them. In Oblivion, it's not. It's more RPG than that. Skyrim's kind of does a lot of stuff for you. Oblivion, for example, the first thing you do is choose your star sign. Effectively, you're choosing your class, but you don't know unless you know exactly what all those classes mean. You don't know really what you're choosing. And if you start off to say I'm going to be like stealthy and put all my points into stealth and archery, that's great. You can't change. That's what you are now for the rest of the game. When I first played it, of course, I knew nothing of the lore, so I didn't know what I was choosing. I'm like, well, I don't really know what I'm choosing here. I want to be which star sign now? None of it really made any sense. So it's a bit more old school RPG. Also, all the dungeons are the same. The dungeons are real copy and paste. Once you've done one, you've done them all. And the enemies level up with you all the way. So if you're the first dungeon you go into at level 1 and all the rats are level 1, if you go back at level 20, all the rats are now level 20. Yeah, it's a lot harder to get into if you're not into that kind of a bit more. It's not exactly hardcore art. We're not talking like hardcore, Final Fantasy level RPG stuff here. But it's a lot more RPG than Skyrim and Fallout, which do a lot of the stuff for you. They take a lot of it away from you and simplify stuff. Plus, the graphics are kind of ass. Just to be perfectly honest. It's got so much bloom, it makes Chelsea Flower Show look like... I don't know how to finish that joke. It makes Chelsea Flower Show look like a pottery shop. That didn't really work, did it? A couple of good headshots there, if you ignore all the shots that I did before I shot them in the head. Yes, it's a lot more RPGs, but also it's got this horrible font because it went to the 1980s or 1990s design school of medieval looking fonts that you can't read. Basically, all the menus are like, I can't read that. Skyrim was heavily refined and improved for the average player, and like I say, I'm not saying Oblivion was a proper hard-school RPG because it's not. Even Oblivion's kind of a lightweight, streamlined product, but yeah, it's not friendly. I struggled with Oblivion. I played it for a good 10 or 20 hours, and I was not enjoying my time with it. I could get past the shonky graphics. I got past the crappy graphics. And the ridiculous bloom and the fact that everybody looked like they should have been aborted at birth. I could not... No. Wasn't. As a cat person, says Donald, I've noticed something odd about Dogmeat. He's not once pooped in the grass or stopped to lick his nether regions. Yeah, it's kind of not that realistic. He does play with his teddy bear. He's got a teddy bear on him. He does play with a teddy bear occasionally. But again, I've only played it for something like 10 or 20 hours, so I'm no expert on it. But I did not take to it at all. I did not enjoy it. I got it like when it came out. I thought everybody was going on about it. I thought I'll give this a go. And it was one of those things where I tried it once and then put it back in the box and tried it again maybe 6 or 7 years later. Thought no, it was crap then, and I was right, it's still crap now, in my opinion. Horrible. I didn't enjoy it. So I don't know why I got excited to get Skyrim, given that I did not enjoy Oblivion at all. I don't know what prompted me to get Skyrim. and I did. But even after playing through Skyrim for a few years, I went back to Oblivion again for a third time. And it was like, wow. Oblivion was not a fun experience the first time. The second time just confirmed that the first time wasn't a fun experience. And the third time, after having played Skyrim, it was like, wow. Because now you had something to compare it to. It's like, Jesus. I think with Skyrim, I think the thing was, I tried Oblivion, knowing nothing about Bethesda or Oblivion or anything like that. Hello, corn, random corn. I didn't like it, put it away, never played it again. Then Fallout 3 came out, and I ignored it for a couple of years, didn't really pay attention to it. And then I watched a video of it being played, and for some reason I thought, I'm going to try this Fallout, without realising, of course, it's the same people that did Oblivion. Got Fallout 3, fell in love with it. Fallout New Vegas, I enjoyed it. It was alright, it wasn't the best. And I think it was my experience with Fallout that made me then want to try Skyrim, because by that point I'd grown to know and enjoy Bethesda's product. I think. By that point. And I'd kind of forgotten they ever did Oblivion. Something like that. Something like that. It's been quite an uneventful trip, this. There's not been a lot going on, has there? How are we doing, folks? Not too dark for you still? Candygram says, thanks for the info. I won't bother with Oblivion. I would give it a go. I mean, you can literally pick it up, a copy of it, for like £2. Don't buy a digital copy off Xbox Live because it'll cost you like 10, 15 quid. Go to your local game store and they'll have it in the bargain bin for like £2. I would say pick it up. It's worth giving it a try, because just because I don't like it doesn't mean you won't like it. You might like that more kind of arcane RPG kind of affair. You never know. You might fall in love with it. It was a wildly popular game, and a lot of people adored it. You know, people who were, you know, proper RPG fans quite enjoyed it. So I wouldn't say write it off. So if you can go to your local game store and just get a used copy for a couple of quid, a couple of dollars, it will literally cost you like... I mean, I picked up... Oh! Not out the woods yet. That was a good shot. Oh, I've fallen over, I can't get up. It was a good shot, Fox. It was a good shot, that was. See, I like... The thing is, right, the Car 98, you've got that tiny little aiming reticle in the middle of those two posts, and it's hard to aim. The Garand, you've got an optical sight with the little crosshair in the middle, but it's still really hard to aim because it's just hard to explain, but you can hardly see it. I like that challenge, you see. Always with the challenge. Yeah, so I would say don't write it off. Pick it up. Go and pick it up for a couple of bucks from your local game store. Or buy a used copy off eBay or something. Don't buy it online digital for like 10 quid because it's not worth that. I got... What did I get? I got... I think I lost my copy of Borderlands, so I bought a new copy for like £1. Like 4 or 5 years ago. No. I had Borderlands various digital versions, and for some reason or other, I needed an original 360 version copy of Borderlands. I think it was so us lot and TK could play together online, because TK had a 360, or he had the original version, not the remaster version. So I went to my local game store and I bought a... Oh, my Xbox has crashed. Or the game's crashed. Okay. That's not unusual. Okay, weird. That was strange. Who knows where we're going to end up now then? The game broke, and the game broke, and the game broke. Happy times. Deep sigh. Yeah, that was fun. Right, let's reload the game then. Right, what we'll do is we will quit that. Oh no. You're giving me that, are you?
Following total atomic annihilation, the
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Let's crack on and see where we end up. We'll end up about 10 miles from where we were. Yeah, let's go through all that again. Ah, the joys of mods, says Chris at Gross Models. It might have just crashed anyway. The game crashes a lot by itself. The brightness in this scene is very nice. There's Candygram. I found by setting the time of, well, if you put it in the evening or the reasonable sort of mid-morning and set it to a cloudy sky, it looks overcast, but at the same time you get the metallics on the wrecked cars just really shines where it's nice and shiny. What do you think, Chris? Bobby pins more effective than lockpicks? What do you reckon? You know about lockpicking. What's your opinion on that, Chris? And we are... We're back here again. Crikey, Riley. Well, that's not what I was looking for. We got to... Where did we get to? We were basically at Red Rocket, weren't we? Let's just be honest. Let's just fast travel to where we were. Paper clips for the win, says Chris. Yes. Getting a click on 3. Yes, they are different games altogether. Many years between each one. Might give it a try and see what you think. They like the story in Oblivion better. Leveling up is stupid, though. Yeah. I seem to remember it's like if you want to level up your swimming skill or jumping, what is it? Level up your athletic skill or something. You just jump on the spot for like 5 minutes and you level up. So yeah, so like I was saying, I wouldn't say no to it if you can find a used copy for a couple of quid, a couple of dollars. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. Because you might enjoy it, you might not, but if you spent a couple of bucks, it's not the end of the world then, is it? But don't buy the digital version. I try as much as I can to avoid buying the digital versions of games on Xbox Live of old games because the prices are crazy. Like if you go on Xbox now and you look at some of the, if you're not like a Game Pass member or anything like that, you're just a schmo like me, then you look on there and it's things like the original Borderlands, £14. You've got games like, I don't know, just have a look at some of the games, some of the older games that nobody would want to play anyway, like 10, 12, 15 quid. It's like, really? I can get them in the bargain bin from the game shop for like £1. Like I was saying, I needed the original disc version of the original Borderlands, so I got it for £1. With all it was the Game of the Year edition as well. It was Borderlands Game of the Year edition for £1. It was perfect. Munchkin says, yeah, time to backtrack. Nah, that's what fast travel's for. I will do fast travel from time to time if it avoids you guys having to see me do the same journey. Alright, well, we'll write it off there, but it'll probably be quite some time before I buy a new computer game as I have a few unplayed ones queued up. Yeah. Like I say, just get it on your radar and next time you're in the game store, just see if they've got a copy for £1 or £2. Hello, honey, I am home. I must clean this place up. But I don't really want to sit here and do settlement building for 3 hours. I mean, I could. Trust me. I could spend hours building settlements. I quite enjoyed the settlement side of it, but yeah, it's not going to work, is it? I cannot use this while in combat. Oh, hello. Combat with... Oh, hello. That'll be my combat then. Git. Make. I can grill that rad roach that I just killed. Anything else? I killed some dogs and... Oh, no, I didn't, did I? Yeah, you see. Yeah. Yeah, so you get game crashes in this quite often, actually. It's not all the time, but... Even without mods, the game can fall over at the drop of a hat. Getting rad roaches in Sanctuary, that's not normal. There's Chumpty McChumperton. Another settlement needs my help, apparently.
Those things just seem to get bigger and nastier every year.
I assume it means the rad roaches. Hello, I have returned, slowly.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yes, I used to like living here before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. It was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you? Well, the three options I've got don't seem to be particularly sarcastic or angry or anything. Has he got a funky eye? I think he has. Just my son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him. I'll go for Y, actually. Did you come across anybody with a baby boy? Damn. I'm sorry. But no. I haven't run across any kidnapped babies. I'll definitely keep an eye out for him. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Uncomfortable pause. Would there be a dialogue choice there? I'll take A.
And I hope you don't mind.
Whoa!
But I've got another favor to ask.
That was uncomfortable.
I had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there.
Settlement needs my help.
The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I will destroy the... Oh, no, wrong. Sorry. I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
No, I knew it was going to happen, but I thought if I just at least open that quest up, because I do have a mod. I've actually got a mod installed that means...
I once saw a bloodbug fly off with a Brahmin. I swear to God.
Yeah, I've got a mod that means that Preston can only give me one quest at a time, which is kind of nice. So if I start that one and never do it, it's fine. There is a mod to get rid of all the hammering as well. I must sort that out at some point.
How are you getting along? Just fine. It is nice to finally settle down after spending so much time moving around.
Oh yeah? You spent a little time on the run when you were younger?
Oh yes, you have to when there's a bounty on your head. A little elderly advice. Don't double-cross a raider. They hold long grudges.
Yeah, that's good advice. Sounds like quite the adventure.
It was. Someday, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm a Murphy there with a proper Boston accent. Park the car in the car park. Still can't do a Boston accent, sorry.
You want
Oh.
my 2 caps? We should keep moving. Don't want to be pinned down when the raiders come. What gives
Why are you
the
going
idea
instantly
we're
to
friends?
trading?
Nothing
Why is it instantly...
I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
What happened to you guys?
Long story short, We've been on the move since the attack on Quincy. There used to be more of us. My son, he's gone.
Yeah. Your son, what was his name?
Kyle. My son's name was Kyle.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Whenever I hear his voice, I can only hear him as the voice actor that... Hello. The voice actor that did lots of characters in Skyrim. Here's my favourite drinking buddy. Codsworth, you need right in the way there. I think I need to listen to the Eddie Winter tape, but I'll keep it for now. Let's activate this settlement, I suppose. Better had, haven't we?
Hey, Codsworth.
Yes, sir?
You never invited me over for tea. You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
Oh, no, of course not, sir. I'm just waiting to find a free day in my schedule.
Okay then, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working for you.
Yes, sir.
I've never heard either of those conversations before. That's weird. Settlers need food, water, a bed and shelter. Increase your settlement's happiness rating by providing each settler with all of these basics. I will do eventually, don't you worry. Where's it going? Once these basics are met, you can also increase overall happiness by raising the settlement's defense rating. This will also reduce the chance that your settlement will be attacked. Yes. But what I need to do for the moment is not any of that. Because what I need to make myself a little house where I can store things.
That Deathclaw in Concord was bad news, huh, Mama? You ever seen one of those suckers before?
Oh, sure. Plenty. One time, I killed a Deathclaw all by myself.
Oh, Albert IP subscribe. Thank you, Albert. Very kind of you.
Minigun, just a pipe pistol, and one bullet.
You telling me you killed a Deathclaw with one bullet? Come on. What do you take me for?
It's true. I might not look it, but back in the day, I had quite the shot.
Yeah, or quite the imagination.
Never heard these conversations before, which is weird. Right, I need to... for the moment, I need to make myself a container of some sort. To store my shizzle. What I need to do. Store all my junk, but I will take back security purposes when I get there in the end. Pre-war money, I'll take that, and I will take Teddy Bear 21. There we go. Right, so don't worry, I'm not going to sit here and build an entire ass settlement. I'm just going to quickly make a space. Because I need to make an house at least. Just for me. Everybody else can GTFO. My house for me now. Is there a reason to not store items in the workbench? Yes, teddy bears and pre-war money, I collect them. It's my little thing. I collect teddy bears and pre-war money. What I'm going to do though, before I do anything else, is close that down. I need to, just for the moment, make because this is going to get real tedious if I do it otherwise. Player manipulation, movement speed, put that to normal. Normal speed. There we go. This is what normal movement speed in the game's like, and it's rubbish. Nobody walks that fast or runs all the time. So I need to give myself an house. I'm just going to I'm not going to spend it. I'm just going to quickly do this now and get it done. Prefabs. I think that will suffice quite nicely, don't you? Big fat house like that. Big fat house. Have it this way. We have it. I can never remember the controls for these. A and something. Up and down. I can never remember the damn controls. I shall put it at a jaunty angle. But no, I'll just put it there. Give myself some steps. On that. Structures wood. Little steps. Yep. And I need just a container of some sort. Quickly plonk some crap in here to fit the space. Bush growing in the middle of the doorway, that's not very good, is it? A bit better. I've still got a bush growing in the middle of the doorway. Go in, Baljan Heat. Fine. I'll turn it round. That way. Like that. Yeah. That's a little bit better. Oh well. Never mind. Screw it. Right, let's give myself a container. I need to have, let's put that there. All will become apparent later on, don't worry. Don't you worry. And shall have a container for quest items. Yeah. And I shall put, oops. I shall put this there. This will all make sense eventually, months from now when I'm used to doing things. I know there are controls to move things around, but I can't remember what the hell they are. Oh, there we are. I've just remembered them. Yay! Muscle memory. Except it totally didn't remember at all. Yeah, that's gone wrong now. Yeah, well, that one will do. Go. Do one more. A bobblehead. Yeah, there we go. I'll need a bobblehead stand, I suppose, won't I? I don't think I've actually got any I haven't got any bobbleheads, I don't know yet. Oh, you have to try. Oh. I don't see how I have to do them manually like this. It's kind of a bit silly. Bobblehead, bobblehead, bobblehead. There we go. 1. In Fallout 3, you just press a button and all your bobbleheads will be stored. A lot better. There we go. I'm not going to bother with lighting and stuff right now because we'll sort that out later. Right, this wardrobe is for quest-based items. This wardrobe will be for... I'll change this as we go along. Okay, this wardrobe, this box will be for things that I need for quests. This one will be for cool things that I find in the world, and this will be for like other bits. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as we go. What I want to do is... Oh, hang on. What I do need to do... Racks. Magazine racks. Of course we do, darling. Magazine racks, you know. Most important. I shall pick up some magazines along the way, I suspect. Yes, we have all these, that one, apart from that one which I can't store. Bullets. Oh, surgical journal, picket fences, many copies of the picket fences, Nuka-Cola digests. We have Robco Fun. I only need 1 copy of the Synthetic Truth in there, I think. And I can't store it there anyway. Total Hack. Put the survival guide in there. We can. Okay, so then could you view from the vault? No. Cool. Cool. I'll put some lighting and stuff in here eventually. I'm not going to do it now. Or shall I just do it now? Shall I just... I'll just do it now. I didn't want to do that. Wait, how did I... Pressed all the wrong buttons. You didn't know you could do that, did you? Zoom in on the device. Moving on. I need... Take the easy route and just do some of these little puppies. Plonk it there. Alright! Roger, levelling up now, sir. Jam as many of these as possible onto the roof. I'll probably build something better at some point. I might spend a whole episode 1 week just working on a base here at Sanctuary. I don't know. I'm only going to do 1 settlement. I'm not going to do multiple settlements. I won't bother doing that nonsense. Okay, let's link up. Connect. There we go. Keep it simple, stupid. Is that all of it? Apparently I was supposed to build something that required power anyway, so I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. Almost like I wasn't paying attention, accidentally did the right thing, isn't it? So what I need to do is... here a little cheatily. Make some of these. This isn't the optimal way to do this, but it works. Is it? Should now have illuminazione. Yes. Of course, the most important thing to do, of course, is to have a mirror ball, because this is, of course, a legal requirement in all domestic settings. Absolutely contractually required to have this. Anybody who doesn't put a mirror ball in their settlement is clearly an idiot. Clearly. There we go. Cover the whole thing with lights for the reasons. Or maybe not. Lol, disco ball. Damn straight. Damn straight. Always have a disco ball if you can have a disco ball. Disco stew. The frustrating thing with this game is it's not always obvious how you do shit in this game. And doing settlements and stuff, it gives you little guidelines, but a lot of this, like how to wire stuff up, they just don't explain it at all. And it's like, man, you should have really explained that to everybody. Let's find a nice door for my house. I think a nice blue door. Keep the plebs out. Plebs, be gone. There we go. I have thrice doored my premises. And it opens outward. Arse. Right, so I'll probably spend some time putting stuff away in these boxes. Oh, two things I do need to do. This will make sense shortly. The reason I did this, the entire reason that I did this, is because I can't remember where the hell anything is. Yeah, they don't explain stuff very much at all, and a lot of stuff really does not get explained in any way adequately. Like the wiring and stuff. This is not the right house. I've made my house too small, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, this needs to go here. It's very important that this goes here. Can go there. Very important that that goes there. Very important that that goes there. Because what has to happen now is I need to... Welcome to my mind. Oh, that's why. This is where it gets a bit tedious for you guys now. The pre-war money can go in this one because I dropped it there. I don't know why I do this. I just do. Collect pre-war money. And I collect teddy bears. I have no idea why. I can't be helped. No one can help me from this. You'll get used to me doing this all the damn time. It will happen, I'm afraid. It is the order of things. And in this one, can you guess what we're going to put in here? Yeah, that's not... Okay, that is 21 teddy bears. It does, unfortunately, it does lump them together, so like one teddy bear can be 5 teddy bears. I love that big one. Look at that big one! Oh, big teddy bear. Big teddy bear. He's not getting in the bath. He's getting a place of honour, him. Get it, big teddy bear. In my own personal current playthrough at the moment, I've got, outside my player house, I've got 6 baths. I think 6 or 7 bathtubs. And in like most of them, they are full to brimming with teddy bears. Also, dog meat opening doors. I'm never going to not get used to that. Never going to get used to that. So welcome to the future of Fallout Fridays. This is what the future brings now. Forget quests, forget exploring. Not about any of that. It's purely about this. Teddy bears and shizzle. That's what I wanted. It's about... It's about finding the right furniture, the right situation. I need a proper big wing leather, that'll do. Now you've got to be careful in these things. If you pick up the wrong thing, you can really screw things up by picking up your house by mistake and it just goes wrong. That didn't work. Sometimes you can't get things to go where you want them to go and you have to... Sometimes you can place things using the editor and sometimes you have to place them just using editing. Placing. No way to get this guy to be sitting up though, is there? I think. Unless I drop him down like that. Oh, well he's sitting up, that's a start. He's never going to stay where I put him though. He'll be on the floor before you know it. There we go. Right, so if I save that, hopefully he should stay there forever until an NPC comes around and knocks him off. Don't even think about it, dog mate. Little bugger. Don't you knock him off there. What I'm going to have to do now, because sometimes you have to fast travel to fix things in place. It's kind of weird. Skyrim was kind of similar. You fast travel, it kind of fixes objects in place sometimes. But yes, welcome to the entire future of this game. I'm about to have a Fallout Friday of my own, excuse me, says Raging Modeler. That's not Fallout, mate. That's open the Bombay doors and panic. Perfect, says Candy Grab for Mongo. Dogs opening doors. I had cats that could open a child-proof fridge lock. Oh, I know what I need to add. I also need to add... Hello. What have you found, Puppa? What have you found? Where are you? Oh look, he's found something. He's found a house. Good girl. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I'll do this very quickly. Wooden structures. Miscellaneous. That there. Get rid of this door. That. Perfect. Yeah, you got to be careful because it's very easy to pick up the entire house by accident. And then everything in the house just jerks out of place and it's a nightmare. Pretty better still there, Johnny. Go build something that requires power. You mean like the lights that I've just powered up? Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't explain stuff at all. Like, it says build something that requires power, so I built a power plant and some lights. Makes no difference. Fine, I'll just quickly make some crap that it makes me shut up. Make it shut up. Power, right. Generators, generator. I hate them generators. Lights. There. Done. Oh, it'll stop nagging me now. No, it won't stop nagging me at all. Oh, do you know? Ugh. Ugh. Fine. Is it going to accept that as a generator? I don't know if it will. Somewhere, come on. Oh, here, come on. Come on. Get onto the roof. Keeps going a little bit green there and then freaking out a little bit. Right, fine, fine. Fine, be like that. Can I wire it that way? No, it's not going to let me do that. Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh! Oh, I nearly got rid of my shack then. You have to be really careful in this edit mode. It's a pain in the arse. Fine, I'll build a settlement, dude. God. Honestly. Such a nag, this game, sometimes. Bah. Do I need to make another? Oh, have I not got enough power? Oh no, I know what I've not got. Fine. Yes, it can be quite frustrating sometimes. A lot of stuff, especially when it comes to power, they just do not bother explaining at all. Well, there is, or is it? A lot of this stuff you kind of have to find out by yourself. Really annoying. Oh, hang on, there's a thing there, you spoon. There we go. You've powered up your first object. Yes, which I shall now turn off for the time being. Off. There we go. We don't need hoi polloi and ne'er-do-wells turning up just right at the moment. Right. Put up lights now. In Fallout 3, I placed bottles of Nuka-Cola Quantum all around my home in Megaton, which provide a serene glow. Oh yeah, that's a nice idea. Is there a reason not to store items in the workbench, says Candygram? Yeah, it's not a safe storage space. Basically, the only containers that are technically safe are, well, anything in this settlement is technically safe and won't be raided by anybody. But the workbench might be, because there might, I can't remember, but it's not exactly a safe storage anyway. Because you might, if I put something in the workbench and I've got 5 different settlements, and they're all linked together, and then in a settlement I go to make something and it needs 5 steel, it might discombobulate something I've put in there to keep, because it'll break it down for resources basically. I think I've got all junks in there. There we go. One more thing I want to sell, to build. And that is... Oh, I can't remember where it is, but it's somewhere. Vendor trunk, there we go. This is very important. One more thing I need to do, which God knows where it is. Some of the stuff you just don't know where they are. Like some things, like if I'm looking for like the doormat, that's the spawn point. God knows where it is. Oh, is it here? Tractor? No, it's not there. There's a fast travel target map you can do, but it's one of those dumbass ones that's not in a specific place. Is it in resources? Maybe. No, could it be? Bell will come in handy. There we go, fast travel target, which of course is in resources, not floor coverings or anything else. I'm going to put the fast travel target there. Because what then happens is, whenever I fast travel here, I will land on that map and I'll be right next to this and I'll be right next to my house. And this, I'll quickly do this and get it done now, is a vendor trunk, which is a bit cheaty. But it basically is what I can use to sell everything without going to a trader. So if I sell that, sell all of these things, except me frag grenades. Those. I might end up selling something that I need to keep, really. I should rename that shotgun, because that's going to get difficult if I don't. These. I need to keep any of these, I don't think, apart from my infinite jetpack ring, which is awesome. These. We'll get these sold and then we'll call it a show, I think. Shall I sell my wedding ring? No, I won't sell my wedding ring. I can't do that. I've got to keep food, unfortunately, because I kind of need to keep food. I might need it. And I'm not sure what I can use all this. So, like, aid stuff, I'm going to keep because I'm depending on food. Until I've got like 1,000,000 stim packs. Going to kind of depend on these to not die. But I can get rid of drugs. I don't need drugs. Buff out, I can get rid of syringes I don't need. Can't eat snack cakes because I can't do anything with them. Yeah, I don't need. My cloud syringe, get rid of that. Food. Make any food out of that. Tats. Can't do anything with potato crisps. Okay, jet. I don't think I can do anything with the rum and stuff, but we shall see. With the alcoholic drinks, if you know what I mean. That's that. Miscellaneous. Those. Burned everything, don't need to keep. Cobalt I can't get rid of, I don't think. Nope, that's stuck with me forever. Thanks. Green paint I can get rid of, yay. Get rid of that. Get rid of my music holotapes. Don't need to keep those. What are they worth? 2 each. Okay. I'll keep a Pikmin. Oh, I can't sell that for anything anyway. We're in books we can get rid of. History book, yes. Ring barb. I've sold it now anyway, it's too late. And ammo. Now for ammo I need 50 cal, I need 308 rounds, and I need shotgun rounds for my shotty. So 50 cal, 308s, and shotgun ammo. So everything else I can sell, because I'm not going to get any other weapons. That's the beauty of it, you see. Oh, mini nukes as well, when I get some. And ammunition is a great way to make money. So if we sell all that, we just made 7,186 bottle caps. Oh yes. I now have 10,598 caps. Indeed I do. Let's just quick save this now then. Yeah, so I shall save that. I shall take off the headphones of discomfort and slightly weird hearing. And I think we shall leave it there for today. It's gone very dark in this room. Let me turn the light on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I'll have a quick last look at chat before we go. I've actually gone over a little bit. Computer games have to be one of the very best money to time and happiness deals anywhere. Even a full price game that can be played for hundreds of hours is incredibly good value. Absolutely. I've got, over the years, probably about 7,000 or 8,000 hours out of Fallout and Skyrim. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas and Skyrim have given me at least, I'd say, 5,000 hours. If not more. I know I've got about 3,500 in Fallout 3. No, 2,500. Sounds ridiculous, but I really played the crap out of it for a few years. This is the first time I've seen a creature spawn in Sanctuary. I know, I've never seen that before. I use a safe in the floor for my items. When I've eventually got myself settled properly, you'll see I'll have loads of different containers. There'll be one for like notes and interesting things I found that I don't need. There'll be one for things like subway tokens. I've got one where I have like subway tokens and various little bits and bobs that I keep that I might need at some point. And then one purely for a couple of things like blood samples and some other stuff. Puppy dog rolling about like a spoon. Wow, I didn't know there were teddy bears that stayed large. It's kind of random. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But it's not like Fallout 3 where there's that enormous one that you can find behind some wooden planks that you can get out with some grenades. Well, I did not know that workbenches... Oh, we've done that one already. Are you talking about the doormat? Yes. I've lost months of my... When I first played this game, I was only going to do like one settlement. And then eventually I ended up with like every settlement there was. And I spent hours... I'd say, I'll just have a quick go of Fallout 4. 3 hours later, I'm building a settlement somewhere. It was hard to resist. Boomerang, says Osrich. Osrich? Wow, I've made up a new name for you. Osrich, 90 million. I'm going to do a quick last minute test just to make sure my audio is still syncing. Let me quickly do this. Looks like it is. Looks like it. How has the, very quickly before we go, how has the picture been? Has it been good? Has it been pixely and horrible every time I've moved? Has it been nice and clear? Do let me know. Either now in chat or if we're going to finish in a minute, put it in the comments below. Just let me know if it's been okay or if it's been pixely, how it looks. Yeah. Anyway, yes, that's going to do us for today. So it's 6:05. I need to go make the dinner. Take care of yourselves. I will be back, of course, tomorrow with Fallout. With hang on, coffee. I will be back, of course, tomorrow being Saturday with Skyrim Saturday, not Fallout Friday. So 3 PM tomorrow, Skyrim Saturday, and then of course on Sunday we'll be back at 3 PM for Warhammer Sunday. Bit of Warhammer at the bench. Carry on with our Primaris Repulsor. But that's going to do me for now. I can't remember who's on this evening on a Friday night. I never remember who goes on a Friday night. I don't think Chris or anybody stream, but if they are, do let me know in chat. And I shall see you all on the morrow tomorrow. I'll see if I can get somewhere with a Tabletop Trauma Centre film this weekend, but if not, I'll be cracking on with it next week for episode 2, The Painting, with all the painting and stuff. So that's going to do me. So thank you very much for watching. Do take care of yourselves. I'll give you a little bit of... I was going to give you a TED, but I can't. It's not the right buttons. I was going to give you a bonus TED, but never mind. Yes, do take care of yourselves. Go make something awesome. Go be awesome. Go play something awesome, whatever platform you're on. And I shall say, adios amoebas. Bye!